Hey, watch fans, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers, and today I have for us 4 of the brand new Omega Planet Ocean models. Had a feeling these would be getting updated, but did not realize it would be before the end of this year here in 2025. So glad that I have these 4 here already in stock and available. Don't have any of the orange yet, so as I get those, I will certainly review those, but rest assured, I will do as many review videos as I can while I have these in stock here with me today. If they're still here next week, I'll try to do more videos, so rest assured, those videos will be coming, but today, just wanted to give you my first take and first impression here on these brand new releases from Omega. Again, I figured they'd be getting updated soon enough, and here they are. So let's get the specs out of the way first. I measured these diagonally across the case, above the crown protector. So again, roughly 2 to 8, and I measured that at 42.5. So listed as a 42 millimeter case, I measured that diagonal measurement here, again, 42.5, 40.8, so just under 41 across the bezel, 3 to 9, and then a 28.8 3 to 9 sapphire crystal. So again, crystal pretty small, under 30 millimeters for a 42 millimeter watch. Case thickness, 13.7. 21 millimeter lug width, and I will show you here, you do have the metal end piece that attaches on the rubber strap. So just taking a look at that, how that fits into that. Kind of has almost that monoblock case. I already read a comment in one of the other reviews I watched earlier this week, or the first day they were released, you know, kind of like almost like a baby Ploprof. I will certainly do a review comparing it to if we have one in stock later on this week or next week as well. But I kind of see where they're going with that, just the way the crown kind of, the crown protection just stems off from the mid part of that case. Again, 21 millimeters on the bracelet, tapers down to, I measured 16.4, so I'm gonna just say 16 and a half on that last link. On the bracelet, it tapers down to 18 on the rubber, I'm sorry, on the rubber strap, it tapers down to 18, 21 to 18. And then you have a 47.2 millimeter lug to lug, and that's from the widest point on that. So again, pretty compact, being 42 millimeter case, under 48. I mean, 47.2, and the way that's kind of almost, I call it slash cutter angled down. That's from the widest tip of that. However, you can see you do have male end links that fall a little bit beneath those lugs. I measured those at 50.4 on the bracelet. So I know somebody would ask, that's the real estate you're looking at there, lug to lug with those end links. On the on the rubber strap, again, very below it. So I don't think it's really gonna be an issue. That's gonna hug a wrist, I think, quite well. But I did take that measurement, widest point of that rubber strap, again, well below those lugs, but I measured that at 51.9 at the widest spot on the rubber strap. You do have a solid case back, which if you did not see during the press release, that is a grade 5 titanium case back. You have titanium on the case back, and you have titanium, I believe, is that inner ring here, the inside part of that bezel. So a little bit of grade 5 titanium on a stainless steel watch. No exhibition case back on this. I believe I saw that as to try to reduce the case thickness. So you have that titanium case back, the hippocampus logo, seahorse logo there, signed screw down crown. Beneath that case back is the caliber 8912 master chronometer, 60 hours of power reserve. Again, signed screw down crown, 600 meters of water resistance, standard for the Planet Ocean, or the Planet Ocean lineup of the previous version. And then I weighed the rubber strap model, 123.6 grams versus 175.3 on the stainless steel case and bracelets. Pricing $8,600 on the rubber strap, $9,200 on the bracelet. Let's talk a little bit more about the bracelet. You can see you do have more of a flat link style. You do have the PCL, the polished center links here on this bracelet. You do have your micro adjustability, the push button, and you can slide that in. You do have the clasp that is from the kind of the ultra deep, so the newer clasp style. If you're asking, I want to see a review compared to all those, I plan on doing it. As soon as I get done filming this, I'm going to go grab a Ploprof. I'm going to grab the prior generation Planet Ocean in 39 and 42. I'm going to grab probably just a regular Black Seamaster. I'm going to do as many reviews as I can for you guys and kind of just trickle those out here over the next week or two. So just bear with me. I don't want to bombard everybody and just post all of those on the same day or two, but they will be coming, I promise. Other than that, those are all the specs. Again, you still have your removable. The links are relatively thick. Matter of fact, someone's going to ask, let me just measure this real quick. I'm rambling on. This video is going to go longer than I want, so I apologize. But I have those links at about 3.4, 3.5 on thickness of the link. So again, I will get those reviews compared to the other models here very soon, as well as I'll try to grab some other models. I'll grab Tudor, the monochrome, I think would be a good comparison to this, and let you guys let me know what you think of these new Planet Oceans. So take a listen to bezel action. I will tell you now in this video, I will wait for the comparison videos to confirm, but I think I like that better than both the prior version of the Planet Ocean as well as the Seamaster 300. Easier to maneuver, just sounds better, a little bit crisper. I do think I like the bezel action. I'm going to say right now, initial reaction is that is an improvement. Again, I've been showing the black. Let me show you the blue. I love this blue bezel. I love the matte black dial. Overall, I think it's a welcomed addition. Not quite maybe what I was expecting on the Planet Ocean. Still would have loved to have seen one of these in 39 millimeters. Doesn't look like I'm going to get that, at least not initially. Maybe they'll roll it out later. But for now, I think it's aesthetically pleasing. I like the flat link style bracelet. Polished center link, you guys know, if you've watched enough of my videos, I'm a fan of brushed, especially on my dive watches, so I will give that a pass. But again, I don't think it looks awful. Love the clasp on it. So a lot to like here. I think they did a nice job overall. And again, just happy to see new inventory and getting it quickly from Omega. Thank you, Omega. Hasn't always been the case in getting new inventory out to dealers after new releases. So let me throw these on wrist real quick. Again, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. You got plenty of bracelets here to fit this. Let me zoom out again, give you an idea of what we're working with. Love the taper. And I think the titanium probably helps a little bit with the weight as well. So overall, again, this is my initial impression. This is the very first one of these I'm throwing on. I got to tell you, I do like it. I do think I prefer the blue, just a pop of color, considering that Tudor did not give us the blue bezel on their 41 Black Bay, which I thought we would have saw last year. Maybe we'll see it this year. I like that you have that option here on the Omega again. The short lug to lug really helps with this watch. That center link to me is not an issue. My wrist is, I think, round enough there that I really don't have an issue with that that male end link either. So lug to lug on this, I really do enjoy for a larger watch. I think it's wearable on my sub 7-inch wrist. Again, if you're a fan of the channel, you know I like smaller watches. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I don't know when I'm uploading what videos, but I got Tudor Rangers 2. I'll be videoing those today, so look for that video. I'm not sure which one I will send out first. Rubber strap. And I say that because I can't wait to put the 36 on. Haven't even taken it out of the box yet, but I have one here I'm going to review. I do like the bracelet, but again, just the heft of the bracelet for me, I like the weight of the rubber. I think between these four, again, would love to see the orange. I love the Planet Ocean orange. I'm going to say I probably would end up owning an orange personally, but out of all four of these, I do think I like it on this rubber strap for me personally and my wearing preferences. So the bracelet's nice, but the reduced weight and bulk, this rubber strap, very comfortable. I think it would be this blue one for me. So that's enough for me rambling on. Wanted to give you an initial take, just quick thoughts on these as I got to view them. And last but not least, I will give you a very quick lume shot. I'm in a pretty dark office space right now. You can see you still have that two-tone lume, which I do love on the Omegas. As always, thank you for viewing. If there's anything we can do for you, anything at all, contact information is in the description. Let me know what you think. How do you feel about the new Omega Planet Oceans? We'll see you in the next video.